Hey everybody, it's Tim here. I'm at the Cigar City Garage National Headquarters. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of the service members that had paid the price, the ultimate price, so that we could be free, and pray that we can stay free. Our country's in some rough times right now, and we'll keep praying, and we have to fight. We have to be tough men to get through this. We've had an easy life for this past 20 or so years, but I have a feeling in the next 8 to 10 months things are going to get tough. So men, be strong. Ladies, be strong as well. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, and again, thank all those men and women that gave their lives so we could have ours. I'm going to show you a little bit of Neil's truck. We got this thing finished. I don't know that I've shared any info with this. I'm an old guy, I forget. So we're going to walk around Neil's and show you what I did to put ladder bars on Neil's truck. Here we go. Okay, you can see her from here. We put a 36-inch long ladder bar. Neil brought it to me, and it had the truck arms and the truck arm cross member and all that stuff in it. And originally he told me he just wanted to put coilovers on it. As you can see, we did that. They turned out pretty good. The rear end was real wide, so we had it narrowed 3 1/4 inches per side to get these big tires on it. See, we had like an 1 1/4 clearance there now on both sides. I've talked to you before about keeping suspension components as far out as you can get. You look at that shock and you can see that I'm only about 3/8 of an inch away from the frame rail down in there. And about the same on this side, you can see. You don't want them, you want to keep them out as far as you can, not let them rub. I don't particularly like helium and stuff. A lot of guys use them, and that's okay. I've been a die-hard AFCO. The ladder bars came from Checkered Racing. They're a 36-inch long bar. They came with the brackets and the heims and the safety straps and all that stuff. Then Neil bought a cross member, and as you can see, we had to drop the cross member down below the frame rail with a tubing loop so we could get the bottom of the bar down where it needed to be. To get the instant center where I wanted it on this bar, it pretty much made the bar level on the bottom. And this is a street truck, it's not a drag truck, so these are going to work real good. They're 1-inch DOM tubing. They're MIG welded together. I'm a TIG welder. But this truck here, I didn't. I MIG welded it because of what it is. It's all mild steel tubing, and for expedience sake, save Neil some money, I MIG welded it. Now there's some stuff I TIG welded, but like the safety tabs and all that. We got all this stuff done. We had to take the ladder bars apart and square them up. So they were identical on both sides. And then we gusseted the brackets. You can see back in the back where we got filler plates. That adds a ton of strength to the bracket, so everybody do that. Weld them little plates on there. In the front and the back and the top. That adds a ton of strength. You can see up here how we did this dealio right here. I just spent a loop at 130 degrees. And then we located the cross member at the right height, got all that stuff set, and determined how high that had to be, and welded her up. Track locator. This is a street truck, so a lot of those do-it-yourself track locator kits come with 1/2-inch heims, and they're pretty wimpy for the street. You can bend them pretty easy. So I used a piece of 1-inch 134 wall DOM here, and I used 5/8 by 3/4 chromoly heim joints for the ultimate strength in the back of this truck. I did not want none of this stuff to bend, so the brackets came from Checkered Racing. In my opinion, for what we're doing with this truck, these are perfect. There's ladder bars out there that cost $750, but why buy them when this will do the same thing? So locate the rear end, and Neil's going to have a bunch of fun with it. So he had already put the drive shaft in. It come from Fort Wayne Clutch and Driveline. That's where I get all my drive shafts. So the rear end, we took out the Mosers, like I said, had it narrowed 3 1/4 inches per side. Had the axles cut back down, so looking pretty good. One other thing I want to show you guys, when I tack the brackets on the housing, I set them plumb, okay? And it looks funny now. I'm trying to get this in there. It looks like it's a little bit of an angle because the truck's sitting on this incline going into the shop. When it's level, I set that thing plumb, and then I'll lean the shocks back 10 degrees. In case you change pinion angle or anything like that, you don't want that shock bracket to rub in them springs, so always lean the shocks back 10 degrees. When this is all done, from the center of the bottom bolt to the center of the top bolt, setting on the ground at ride height should be 13.5 inches. So, I mean, it's a little high right now because there's no bed on it, but this is the best way to video it. So, I mean, you can see I put those little tubes in there to help stabilize everything, to keep it from twisting a little bit. And also he can run his exhaust through those holes if he wants to. I think he's going to change the exhaust, so. But that's Neil's. I wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. That's his pickup truck, and it looks pretty cool. He's going to change all the sheet metal on it too. He says he's got a new cab, a new front end and everything, so pretty slick truck. Okay, I'll get back with you guys in a week. Thanks for watching.